Rhoda Duffy. I found out about working links through actually my brother who lives in Doncaster, and he went to the Enable place over, I think Doncaster or Worksop, and I'd never heard of them. And I've been pestering the job centre for the past 18 months to try and get me on the SIA badge course. And as soon as I come here, Sam says, yeah, I know what you're doing, yeah, I know where you want to go, no worries. And within, I think it only took maybe 4 or 5 weeks, and I was on the course, and I've just found out fast.
What was the course like?
It was great. I was really worried about it because I'm 41. Going back to the school kind of environment after so many years was horrific, but it was great. I had no worries. Once I got there and met everybody, it was lovely. Prior to that, I've been a stay-at-home mum, son on ADHD with disabilities, and it was a big scary prospect going back out into the outside world, and he's 15, and I'm really chuffed to have done it. I am. I can't believe it.
That's brilliant.
I went back to school.
And what do you plan to do now?
I've got to get my badge paid for, so I'm going to go and see about that on Monday, and then it should be 6 or 9 weeks, and I should be fully qualified, up and running, and I'll be able to go for my jobs then.
What kind of jobs are you going to apply for?
I'm not really bothered. I'm quite a sociable person, so I can work the doors in the clubs in Scunthorpe if I wanted to. Although I like my own company, so I could work on a building site in the middle of nowhere. I'm not really bothered so long as I get that job and get out there.
Would you say this is an unusual job for a woman?
Yeah, I think it would, because I'm only 5'2", so I think I might need high heel bother boots, but other than that I think I'm alright. I think I've got the gift of the gob as well. You know, I've got 3 boys, all of them are over 6 foot, so it's not like I'm intimidated by big fellas anyway, because I just think, yeah, right. I've got bigger blokes stood behind me, you know. So, but no, I think it is a weird one, because when I told everybody that this is what I wanted to do, and I've wanted to do it for years, they all thought, oh yeah, but you're little. But the instructor on the course said you don't need to be strong, you know, to stand the doors in the clubs and pubs. He says you just need a bit of gob. You know, try and talk your way out of it, and if you can't, hand it over to somebody who's bigger. So, and I can't see some 6 foot fella stood behind me watching me take a pasting. I can't see that. I think he'd rather step in the way and sort of help me out rather than that. So, it doesn't really bother me. I think as long as you've got the right attitude, people are going to have the right attitude back. So that's why I chose this.
Great, that's great. Were there any other women on the course?
There was one, but she worked in I think the bar at the football club in Grimsby. So she was actually doing it to sort of help out. She doesn't want to stand doors or do security. It's just another badge, another one for her to have. So, but it was a good laugh. Although I was the only woman, I thought, oh. But I grew up in the forces, and my dad was one of hundreds of blokes, and Mum was like their surrogate mum when I was growing up. All the young lads that were overseas couldn't get home for Christmas. They all came to our house. So I'm used to being with fellas anyway. I feel better in that kind of environment.